Hola, papi.
Hey, welcome abroad. My name is Quan, one of the co-founder of GoGreenNRG, and I'm so glad to have you part of the family of GoGreenNRG. Now, I just want to let you know that this is more than just a company, more than just work. This is a movement that revolutionized the way that people work. Because the way that people work is, if you look around, people will work 40, 60 hours and they come home tired. And then what's the point of life? I know friends who went to college and get doctorate degree, become a lawyer, whatever. And then they spend, a 60, 50, even 70 hours working and then so burn out at the end of the day, not even have the mental capacity to just chill, right? So wealth at the end of the day is really about, it's about having money, right? But also at the same time, having the time to spend those money, to be with your loved one, to enjoy, to travel, to go on vacation, right? Back then, when I used to work one of the biggest corporate in the world, I only have 20 days off a year, and I was dying to just have a day off, to sit on the beach, to chill, right? I want you to know, how long does it take for somebody to get a doctorate degree and then make six figures? It would take anywhere from 8 to 10 years. And then during those times, you got to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars. I mean, at least 100K in debt to get that degree and then make six figures. Now, it doesn't have to be that way, because with the right opportunity, plus with the right skill set and plan of action, yes, you can just dig into those gold mines and capitalize on that. And solar is that gold mine. Now you need the right shovel. You need the right skill into effectively find those goals, right, among the mud. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be very challenging, but it's going to be very fun. And the family is there to back you up and support you every step of the way. I'm here to support you. All we need is your commitment. Now, but with solar, that road to six figures is very achievable within 6 months to even up to 12 months. Depends on how good you are. This onboarding process is all about presenting you the tools so you can learn the skill and you can have the shovel to be able to dig this gold mine effectively. And it's your job to fully master how to use the shovel. And that is the skill of sales, but also having a plan of action, because not having a plan is planning to fail, right? So let's get right to it. I'm so excited to show you this road to six figures. Okay, hopefully by now you are in front of a computer or a laptop in a quiet space, because we're gonna do some deep, fun work. All right, the first thing I invite you to do is scan around your room and look for any object that have the color red and count. How many red can you see? Look for red, look for red, look for red, look for red. All right, go ahead and close your eyes and do not open your eyes until I say so. Close your eyes and tell me how many objects that have the color white. Ooh, open your eyes right now and look for white. Okay, count how many white can you see. Look for white, look for white, look for white. All right, go ahead and close your eyes. Tell me how many objects that have the color blue. Ooh, you're like, Kwang, trick me again. What's going on? Well, the point I'm making across is you get what you focus on. And in psychology, we say it's a red car effect. So it's very simple. Why you look for red? You ignore every other color that is in the room. There's also a million things in the room, but you only notice the object that have the color red. And you ignore other color like white and blue, but they always been there, And a simple analogy to the red car effect is when Christian and I were talking about Tesla, because Christian's thinking about getting one. He was like, I'm not sure if I like white, but I also want red and I like black. So we're talking about white Tesla, and suddenly we get on the road and all we see is white Tesla. But in reality, there's thousands, if not million cars in the road of Houston. So you get what you focus on. And Christian ended up getting a Tesla. It's interesting. The same thing when a student asked Warren Buffett and Bill Gates, what is your secret to success? And they both said focus. You get what you focus on, because wherever you focus on, your energy go toward that place. This is how law of attraction works, dude.
Well, the thing about it is that the funny thing about it is I was always into this, visualization and stuff, and I years ago, and it's an interesting story because I 4 years ago, I used to go up to Mulholland Drive and I used to say, I have this and that and this. Oh, it's all good and it's coming to me, and I actually wrote myself a check, and this is for real. This is not a joke. This is for real. I wrote myself a check for $10 million per picture.
This is
by Thanksgiving 1995.
Wow, look at that. This is the actual.
Yeah. Don't wreck it.
No, I don't want to. This is certainly like, there you go. Maybe that's the actual
that's
check.
the actual check I wrote myself 4 years ago, and that's Thanksgiving 1995. I found out that I was going to make $10 million on, I think it was Dumb and Dumber, maybe.
Dumb and Dumber, yeah.
Yeah.
So you visualize yourself like.
And so how can we leverage the power of focus to help you achieve your 6 figures income? How can we do that? Well, my millionaire mentor, Greg, did this every single morning. Is he looked at his goals every single morning, because it trained our brain to focus on that goal. Part of our brain, it has this thing called reticular activation system. What it is, whenever you focus on, the brain focus on that particular thing while ignore everything else. Okay, focus is the absence of distractions. So today, we're gonna help you set some goals, and we're gonna set up a plan of action to help you get on that road to make 6 figures income. Let's get right into it with the onboarding sheet. All right, so we are now on the onboarding sheet, and this is your ticket to the 6 figures arena. The first thing you wanna do is save your ticket. And the way you want to do is click on File, go ahead and make a copy. This will allow you to make this to a personal thing, where this is your sheet, this is your ticket. You can bookmark it on your browser, download on your phone, keep it on the back of your pocket. And the first thing we want to do is we want to set some personal goals. This is on your own, this is your sheet. So the first goal is, what is your financial goal in 3 months? And particularly, how much money would you like to make per month after 3 months? And the part 2 to this question is, if you could achieve that financial goal, how would that change your life? Really tap to the feeling. How would you feel if you can achieve that goal? It could simply be 1 or 2 deals, and you can make this amount of money, and that allow you to pay your bills and that to go by the first 3 months, right? Or it could be, hey, I have some experienced sales. I want to make 6 grand. I want to make 8 grand, 10 grand. I think I could easily doable. Hey, whatever you feel that is right to you, go ahead and set those goals. All right, go ahead and pause this video and write your goals. All right, so moving on to the next question is, how much money would you like to make per month after 6 months? This is after you get a hang of it, okay? You are on the road. How much money would you like to make? And how would your lifestyle change now that you're used to the 10 days working and 20 days off? What would you do with those 20 days? Really tap into the lifestyle. Pause this video and write down your goals. All right. We move on to the third question is, what is your monthly financial goal after 2 years? And this is so important because people always have short-term vision, right? But the thing is, with us is, with normal companies, it makes sense because you can only think about moving up the career path when you're like 3 to 5 years in to get a promotion, right? But with us, it's very quick. After your first year, if you do really well, you perform really well, you should be a closer and clock in, at least 8 to 10 grand per month as a closer. After 2 years of working hard and a lot about the solar industry, you have the potential, the chance to apply to be a sales manager, taking care of the team, and you get paid anywhere up from $10,000 to $20,000 per month, right? So Think of your life after 2 years. How would that change if you can get an additional 10, 20 grand? Pause this video and write down your goals. All right. So now we're going to move to a plan of action to help you get on that road to make 6 figures. Okay. The first thing you want to do is, this is before you actually start working, is master the 7-step script. Now, a lot of people, new guys, they come at the door and they stutter, right? Because they got nervous. The thing is that you got to memorize the script to the teeth. And what it is even when you're asleep, you can even like blurt out, solar script, right? That's when you know you really memorize it. Because if you don't, you're going to stutter at the door. And guess what? If you memorize it to the teeth, what happens is that your unconscious mind will carry out that, because you will fully memorize it, so you're not going to study at the door. So it's very, very important that you memorize this thing. Call up your relative, and just before the blitz, just spend an hour every single day, study the script. Or 15 minutes go along very, very, very far. And the second thing is door-to-door mastery. Now, this course is made by Paul Security. This guy made over $300,000 when he first get into door-to-door sales, right? He's a very talented salesman. Guess what? He was be able to help many, many, many people achieve that. So this is your shovel right here to dig that gold mine in solar. And we want you to finish the first module before you even started working with us. And every single off season, right? Let's say the first blitz, and you have 20 days off. What do you want to do? You want to sharpen your saw, right? And it's very simple. It's just watching this module 2, and it's not a lot. It's literally just 3 videos right here, and I'm pretty sure you could go through the course all in just one off season, right? But just one module per off season. That's all you need to be successful. And I'm going to check your progress on this one, because this is a requirement. One module every off season. Okay, so your goal is simply finish the first module right here before you start working with us. What is door-to-door sales? What to expect? That will give you a sense of what is like going to be at the door, and what is this career going to be like. Okay, now, third thing is, this is very helpful, is you can watch some infield footage of people knocking on doors. And this is, I found very, very, very helpful during my career. And you get to see people do it live.
I get the rust out, shit.
And you get to learn the lingo, you get to learn the body language, right? So highly recommend you watch this before you even started knocking on doors. I know guys who watch it every single day after the door knock. It's almost like their reality TV show. Okay, what to bring to the blitz? So I have a list of things that you should buy here on Amazon. I create a list. So if you click on that link, you'll be able to pull out this list right here. So first thing we need is battery pack. Guys, it is so important, because your phone is your life. You make money from your phone. Okay, so a lot of the time people run out of battery during work, and this could be dangerous, because hey, what if you got bitten by a dog? Or what if you, I don't know, like you have a stomach ache and your phone died, you need to ride home, or you need to call somebody or follow up somebody, so this is really annoying when the phone dies and like, oh, I need a charger, and then like, hey, the car group leader have to drive and give you the charger, and then there's a lot, it's very inconvenient, right? So make sure you get your battery pack for your own safety and to maximize efficiencies. And it's very cheap, so get it, guys. Next thing is you want hat, because it's hot outside, and you want a hat that protect the back of your neck too, because you get sunburn. And next is you want to get a hydration backpack. And if you're not, just carry a backpack, right? Because you're gonna put snacks on it. You're gonna be hungry during the trip. I guarantee you're gonna be hungry after 4 hours of knocking. You might want water. and you have other accessories you put on. So carry a backpack, guys. Very important you have that. It's better if you have a hydration bladder. You can put ice on it. Very nice. And next thing you want is, of course, sunscreen, because it's hot in Texas. And you don't want to get sunburned because that inhibits your ability to be outside and work the next day. So next thing you want is mosquito spray. Now, this one right here is lemon eucalyptus. So it's natural. There's no a lot of chemical BS in this one. So it's a natural insect repeller. So you can use as much as you want. Usually during at night, this mosquito gonna try to eat you alive sometimes. It depends on the season. But next thing you want is a rain suit. So the thing is, it's gonna rain sometime, and it's one of the best times to knock. I got deals because it's rain, because people are not going out. In Texas, when it rains, everybody stay at home. What a beautiful time to knock on touch people, right? This rain jacket is breathable, it's very nice. If you don't, it's okay if you don't buy a rain suit, we're gonna give you a poncho. A poncho is not very nice, right? So get a rain jacket. I think it's a very good investment. Next thing is you want to make sure you have running shoes. So running shoes are relatively gotta be new. If it's beat up running shoes, man, you're gonna pay the price, I promise you. Or even if it's like dressing shoe and you put Dr. Scroll in it, it's still not gonna be good enough. After the third day, it's gonna start hurting, right? So make sure you get a really nice thick cushion running shoes, and it can pay you dividend for life. All right, the schedule is very simple. We hit doors usually. It really depends. Our schedules fluctuate, depends on the weather, right? But usually around noon to like 7 p.m. During the normal days. And on the summer, you usually knock until like 8 p.m. because it's still bright out. It's 8 p.m. So you're gonna walk anywhere from 12 to 15. Me, I even walk up to 20,000 steps every single day. So 3 to 7 miles, 10 miles. You know, so yeah, it's fun. You know, you're gonna get through it fit. One last thing you gotta do is you're gonna pull out your phone right now and you're gonna text Christian or one of our manager this text. You're gonna say, "Ahoy, I am onboarded." So that means you have completed this video and gone through the onboarding sheet and you are ready to go for this upcoming business trip. Now, I just want to say thank you so much for sticking through this at this point. Thank you for your commitment, and I'm so excited to see you flourish.